Hello, everybody. Welcome back to World of Mayhem. So here we are, day 4 of this Daffy Duck season thing. And I got a question. How are we feeling about him? I want to know. Do you think he's worth it? Obviously, today they've been doing these deals every day where you use a different tune and they put packs in for the different tune. And today is Elf Daffy plus rifles, and we'll just hit in here real quick, see if this might be worth it. 150 fragments of Elf Daffy. You can see here that I'm almost at tier 3, whatever, because I'm almost at 100. 500 rifles would be okay. Superior flowers. Superior dry leaf. Problem with dry leaves is Daffy is Elf Daffy is a movie studio character, and superior dry leaves are for forest characters. So yeah, just be aware of that. I have to say, don't love this deal. I think it's a little heavy-handed. I don't know. It's close. Obviously, I think it would be a little bit better if I were past the 4-star threshold and I was like around 350. Pushing him on my way to pushing him to 5-star. I probably like this a lot better. And if you're there, kudos for you. I think I'm gonna have to take a pass on this. I think I would like it a lot better where I am if it was $15 and not $20. But as with everything else, that's just me. Get it if you want. They also have energy bundles. Ooh, this is probably worth it. Get 380 energy and 100 rifles. Energy's energy. You're always going to be. It's always going to be a good thing. It's $5. That I would say is a really strong deal in my opinion. You can think otherwise. It's fine. We can disagree. I'll be right. This is an interesting deal. I think that this is probably overpriced. Because you're only getting a 1.5k rifles and 100 energy. I would say that this would be better. Obviously, if they were giving you more energy. But for me, it's a pass where I am. Let's see what we get in the rifle exchange. My one rifle exchange that I can do right now. Ooh, we got a lot of good stuff. Toe Monday, yes. Western Type Hero, yes. Daffy, 2 fragments of Daffy, and Daffy Hood. So there you can see that I'm up to a whopping 28 fragments of Daffy. 28. And like I said before, it's really hard to advance in this tournament, just because of the way they have it set up here. Let's go through my days real quick. Day 1, I'm 5 of 8. But you can see that the reason I'm at 5 of 8 because I made it through the 17,000 team, and I can't make it through the 21,000 team. But if I could, I would get another 200 fragments, and then if I could make it to the 26,000 team, I would be making another 250. And if I can make it through the big team, that would be another 1,000. So I mean, there are people out there who can easily do this. They've got everything open, blah blah blah. I'm just not there. My highest crate team that I use is 18,000 something. So yeah, here you can see that I don't even. I could probably push and get through stage 4, but honestly, I'm through stage 4 here. I can't make it through stage 5, even though just because I don't have, I don't. I think I have 5-star Daffy Hood. I don't have 5-star Donald. I mean, not Donald, but regular Daffy. I don't have. I don't even think I have Porky open on this account, and I don't have a 5-star Masked Avenger either. Well, we can go in here and see who it is. I think this is the day you. Yeah. No, this was Elmer. Yeah, I think this is just who. So you had to have Elmer. Just had to have Elmer on your team, and then you could use your team. And so if I were going to this team, I'd probably do something like this. And I mean, you would have to look and see, okay, who synergizes with Elmer Fudd, and I'm looking real quick at the thing if I can find him real quick to see who synergizes with Elmer Fudd. Obviously, he's going to be a nemesis for Bugs and Daffy, and so he's going to have attack, and his synergy is with other hunters, which I'm not sure who hunters are. Hunters would be Marvin Fudd or Hunter Yosemite Sam. So I'd have to put them enabled to boost him on here. So there's a way you can do it. I mean, I just don't have. I mean, obviously the only forest tune that I've really put a lot of effort into is Bugs. So I could probably make this work if I put sort of figured out the synergy between Marvin Fudd and Yosemite, and just looking at it, it would have to be Scout Granny. Yeah, just looking at what I'm looking at here, see who synergizes across the board. And we can take a look at that team just to see how it would work out, because obviously I'm going to need this because they're going to be running this event again at some point. But obviously I wouldn't have Elmer up here as high as he is if I didn't need him again, and obviously I don't run with the Forest Tunes on a regular basis, just in my regular crate gathering. There you see Sylvester Jr., but I think I needed him for some event that we held. Maybe it was for Acme R&D or something, I can't remember. But there was something that I needed him for, so I put a little bit of effort into him. I don't know why this thing isn't. But, I mean, I'm not joking. You can see, hey, there's Scout Granny. She's at 35. She's way behind. Way down here is my Hunter Yosemite Sam. And who was the other one that I needed for this? Oh, Marvin Fudd. Marvin Fudd, I do think is a little bit higher, but he's going to be not that much higher. I mean, he's going to be, where is he? Maybe I did use him because he's got that aluminum Pew 36 so space modulator shot, and because he's right there at 35. So I mean, if I put this team together, I doubt. There's almost no way. I mean, we can, because I have the, maybe I get lucky on 3 once, and maybe I get lucky, and who knows. So we'll give it a shot here and see what happens. But for whatever reason, it's rolling up. I don't care about Sylvester, Scarecrow Sylvester. Just do what I want you to do and quit being dumb. But I mean, it's. it's just frustrating because, they're like, hey, you can get this, but it's like the only way you can get this is basically you have had to play this game since beta, or you have to drop a ton of money. And I'll drop $5 here, I'll drop $5 there, but I'm not dropping. You have to make it an exceedingly good deal, because I'll tell you, when it comes to deals, I have to see the value. The company can think that oh yeah, this is a great deal, but I just went through those deals for you, and I'm like, and I just told you what my gut feeling was on each and every one of those deals. And you can think that I'm wrong, and that's cool. Hey, if you want to buy it, you got the money. Knock yourself out by all means. Please don't let my opinion stop you. It's cool, but I'll still be here playing my game the way I play it. You can. That's fine. I don't know why this thing is being so slow today. Hey, we finally got Granny. So we're going to try this, and I'm probably going to steamroll. But I'm just running it out there. This is like so weak. So can I level these? Let me see if I can level these tunes at all, just to see if we can get a slightly better team before I do this. And I have seen that one of my guildies or my alliance members had opened Daffy, and I put up the word to that person. I'm like, hey, how is Daffy? Is he worth it? And I'm waiting for them to get back for me because they haven't confirmed or denied anything about him. So maybe we'll learn. I don't know. I mean, to be perfectly honest, I don't want to resources waste stuff on tunes that I don't know is very good. Obviously, I do think that there's probably a little. Usually, I'm super close to. I'm getting Granny to 5 stars, so maybe we'll put the. I have 5. Yeah, I'm not gonna be getting Daffy this time around. I mean, you guys can see if you're playing this game, then you know there are people that just. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if they're buying refills and doing everything, but I'm playing it as far as I can. But I don't have the resources to be able to just be shoving money for the sake of shoving money into this game. But maybe we get lucky. And maybe this team actually, probably not. But we're gonna try it because I think we got a couple of 1,000 points to make this a little bit easier. And maybe like I say, because of this team we put together, maybe we can get lucky and get through this match. You can see that we're still 7,000 down, but at the end of the day, it's just I'm gonna get more energy. I'll be able to run it again. We got a nice synergy going on here. We got hunters, which will give a 10% attack, defense, and support to Elmer Fudd, and then we get Scout Granny, who I think, I don't know. Yeah, you can see here that we get the synergies with Marvin, I thought, and here we're gonna go after Daffy himself, and we're gonna start off with this, because it'll give us an 85 chance to hit again for an extra some extra damage, and that didn't pop, but whatever, it's fine. Yeah, you can see Marvin's getting crushed like a grape. And now gain 2 chance up, so we'll go ahead and do that. Attack down. Probably need to pop this heal if we're going to get any lasting. And we're going to try to blast Daffy. Yeah, we'll do that. See what happens. Didn't do a whole lot, but maybe we get lucky. Because we have two opposing Daffies, so we're obviously hurting for him. We need to put the taunt on Elmer here, I think. And that just crushed Elmer. And so we're really struggling here. I'm going to hope that I can do, because he's got chance ups, and we didn't get that attack down that should have happened on Daffy there. And so we're just doing everything we can, and we never really had a shot at this. And so we just got ran. But it says that Elmer has synergies with other, and it says that it doesn't. It's got living synergizes. It says that Yosemite Sam Nemesis is Scout Granny. So we got to figure out a team to be able to do this with. And maybe, if you can figure it out before me, because obviously I'm trying to do this, scraping by bottom of the barrel. So obviously it's probably going to take Marvin Fudd, just because he's the hardest hitter of the group. And probably Bugs, and if I hit Porky, that'd be great, but I don't have regular Porky. So, I'm going to keep working on it. Anyway, guys, I want to know what you guys think of this event. Obviously, you saw that I'm at 28 whole fragments of Daphne. And if you're running Ducks, I could see where this would be a really good team. Because you look at him, if you've got, so let's say I was trying to run that team that I just talked about, where I was running Porky, where I was running Elmer Fudd, Marvin Fudd, Bugs, and Porky, because Porky and Bugs synergize, I would get clock clean. So if I'm running that, I'm probably doing, I'm trying to think of who's a tank that synergizes good with a healer. It's probably Hector and Granny. So let me go ahead and run that again, because Hector and Granny, because Hector synergizes with Granny and Marvin, but I don't know that that's going to be good enough. So real quick, let me go back in, and I want to try this team. Real quick. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure this out. So think through this with me. I don't think we're going to worry about, well, maybe we'll come back to him, but Hector tank, Granny synergizes with Hector, and she also synergizes with Sylvester. Now, obviously, we're still underpowered, but the only can nemesis against is Elmer. So I've got a tank. So we already sort of had a tank, but Elmer Fudd is not going to be your tank. He's not a hero. Maybe if you put like everything you had in him, but for me, he's just not going to do it. So we're going to see if we can get lucky, because we all know that. I feel confident in saying that, Granny's one of the best. Granny's probably the best support in the game. Hector's a really good tank. Sylvester Where's Sylvester in this thing? Sylvester's a really good attacker. And then there's Elmer Fudd. So Elmer's the dead weight on this team. I'm looking for where he is in the regular chart of this tier list thing, and I'm looking for him. Sorry, scanning. Yeah, he's a. Depending on the tier list you look at, he's a C list. He's a C character. The one I'm looking at, and there you can see, Granny's got double hearts. She synergizes with Hector and Sylvester. So we're going to go ahead and we're not going to waste this debuff because nobody's got positive debuffs. So instead, we're going to do this and we're going to inflict attack downs for 3 turns. So that's going to help. So now he's got even more attack downs. And so this, we're going to go ahead and hide all other attackers, which that's just going to be Sylvester. But he's going to get attack up and turn meter up. So that's what we're going to do. Now we're going to go ahead and have him attack Daffy. And the reason why we're going after Daffy is simple. He's the only one that we really need to worry about. I mean, you know, obviously we need to take out Porky probably second, but definitely Daffy, because of the Nemesis thing and the fact that he buffs all the other ducks. So now we're going to taunt and defense up on Hector, and now we're back to Granny, and now we're going to go ahead and start removing positive effects from the enemy with Granny, and so that relinquished some of the attack ups that he had. And now we're going to go ahead and hit him since he's hidden. And this close to wiping him out. And obviously we need to get Granny's hot that we didn't have enough time to get rolling because it just now came up. So that's unfortunate, but we knew that this was going to be a close deal here. So we're going to go ahead and get, so he's got the hot roading, so we need to go ahead and take Daffy out. So that ends Daffy's reign of terror. And now we got the other the others to worry about, but we're going to go ahead and go after Porky. Like our lives depend on it. We're going to go ahead and hit that and get a little heal. Puts him back at max health. And we're going to hope that we can do this enough, because now he's going to go back to cloak. And this is the problem that I see with, we need to go ahead and debuff some more. I don't think that, I mean, if we make it through this, it's going to be super close. We're going to try to wipe out Porky here. I think this should have done it, but it's not. I don't think we got enough mojo. I mean, it's close. It's going to be really close, and I just can't hit him for enough, because Porky's a really good healer in this game too, and I'm just gotta remove more debuff, gotta remove more buffs, gotta hit him in the face again. He's gone. Okay, so we got a chance. I'm hoping that I can pull this off in time. Who do I go after? I think Masked Avengers first. I don't know why, but I just felt like Masked Avenger was more of an immediate threat, and I'm really hoping we can get through this. I don't know that we're going to be able to, but I think we got it. He didn't have a buff. That was a waste. A little bit, but now he's got a debuff, and now we're going to go speed up. And that's going to leave Granny exposed, though, but thankfully she healed. And thankfully she still got a synergy. And end it. Yes. Good. I was really happy about that. I was like sweating, but so obviously, there was a reason why we struggled with that so mightily, and that's just because Sylvester, Elmer Fudd is such It's such a dead weight, but I mean, I'm just happy that we got through that. Because that's another, and obviously, there's going to be no way I'm probably going to get through this 22,000 match, but at least we got through that one. So let's go in and see if we can get a little bit deeper here, and go to day 3 and see what day 3 was like. I did okay. There's going to be no way I can get through this because this is just 22,000. And that's just too much. You see I got through Battle 5 here, which is only 17.5, which, you know, wasn't too far over my head. Obviously, it was a summit team, so it was my first time dealing with the summit team. And you see here that it made you use Bugs, Elmer, Sales Duck, and Joe Monday. And you can see here that I was up against 4-star, level 41s. And it was just, I made it through, but you know, you had to go after Yeti Gossamer, and unfortunately he hid, which was a little disappointing. And then today I made it through. I didn't make it very, very far. And I don't remember why I didn't make it very far. You can see that I struggled with, oh, this is why. This team. Foghorn, who we all know about. Siegfried Elmer, Space Cadet, and Showtime Bugs. So the problem with this team is Space Cadet's good. Siegfried Elmer is good. Foghorn is very good. Foghorn is one of the top tanks in the game. And I'm going in here with Bugs, Elmer Fudd, Masked Avenger, Western type hero, and you can see why I chose not to bring Elmer. I mean, not to bring Duff. Excuse me, Elf Daffy, is because he's a healer, but I don't have him. You know, I hadn't, and so, you know, even though Elf Daffy is a B-list character, and he's the only duck that heals, as far as I know. Western type hero is a B character, and so I'm just looking real quick, scanning, see if I missed anything. I don't see him. It's possible that I'm overlooking him. But yeah, Western type hero is a B character. According to this tier list I'm looking at, Elf Daffy is a B-list character, so that's basically a wash. Either one. Masked Avenger is a A. But the problem with that is Elmer is C. And so we can try this again. Maybe we'll get lucky. Let's see if we can pull off, if there's anything we can pull off here. This is close. It's a lot closer than the last match we just won. But we're just going to go through and see what happens and see if we get lucky. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. I don't know. But, you know, I'm just trying to help you think through this. And it's not like the other scenario where we were able to come back with the Hector, Granny, Sylvester, Elmer combo. These are the tunes you have to use. These are the 5 tunes you get to use. Use 4 of them. Good luck. And so, the problem with this is obviously you have to start with Foghorn. And so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to probably use Showdown. And so I'm going to start with a Showdown 4 here to edge the character and cause defensive downs to all the characters for the return. So we'll start with that. Not going to do us a whole lot of good. I don't know what to do here. This is not going to do us a whole lot of good. At best, it gave us a defense to bugs, which will help. Don't know that that's going to do a whole lot of good. This is going to give defense downs, and unfortunately, if we were fighting, actually we could use this on Siegfried if we were using Siegfried, because that's a Siegfried Elmer, but we can't target him yet, so that's not going to do us any whole lot of good right now. I'm just thinking through these fights. I'm going to go ahead and fast trigger to remove those attack and the defensive buffs, hopefully. So that helps a little bit. So now that he has debuffs, we can go ahead and hit him with this so we can silence him. Which, I mean, this is taking so long to get through him, and we're just not we're not getting him down fast enough is the problem here. And you can see he's not even halfway, and I'm having trouble keeping my Elmer up. Just because that's all I can do. And now I'm probably going to give myself stat up and speed up for a turn. And I'm going to hope that I can keep my Elmer up long enough to do what needs to be done. But he's like on life support right now, as you can already see. So just because he has so much attack debuff on him, and that heal's not going to come up for another turn, which is unfortunate because he's about to be. Well, maybe he won't get. Maybe it won't be lucky and he won't be attacked now. But what are the odds of that? And you can see it was a. So we'll go ahead and start more defense down on this Foghorn, but we're going to be lucky to get him down before we get killed off. And Space Cadet just taunted, so that's not great. And the fact that didn't kill him off doesn't help a whole lot. But now, maybe we come in here with this, and that did finish him off. But we wasted so much time into trying to defeat Foghorn that we're struggling, and I'm just not sure. No, we don't have. I mean, it just took so long to eat through this Foghorn because he has such a ginormous health pool. I mean, and that is the thing about Foghorn is yes, you can beat him, but his health pool is so ginormous that by the time you get around to him, if the other tunes are really good, it's not going to matter in the grand scheme of things. And you're going to be lucky. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I mean, maybe I get lucky, but no. And, I mean, obviously I probably could have switched off of Foghorn sooner to get rid of Space Cadet, but I don't know. If you have a different way of doing that match in a way that makes sense, and maybe the answer is to say level your guys more and put more tune-ups into them. Because obviously you saw how much that I struggled. I thought that's probably about as good as I could do. Maybe I could do a little bit better. But honestly, I don't. Um, I'm kind of really frustrated by this event. I think it could be done better, but like I said in my previous video, the previous time, if you're struggling, just know that it's going to come around event and you'll get them eventually. Anyway, guys, that's it. I'll be back for more later. Till then, have a good night. I'll see you later. Bye.